We have a report here from the Hill on one of Obama's last moves in office. In fact, this may be his actual last move in office, the last thing he ever did. They explain the Obama administration sent $221 million to the Palestinian Authority on Friday as President Obama prepared to leave the White House for the last time. The outgoing administration formally notified Congress of the decision just hours before President Trump was inaugurated. Congress had initially approved the spending, but two House Republicans put holds on the aid money because the Palestinian Authority was seeking membership in international organizations. The $221 million sent to the Palestinian Authority is intended to provide humanitarian aid in areas such as Gaza and the West Bank, as well as to support political reforms there. Okay, so can we note for the record how hilarious it is that counts as a reason to take away aid money? When they say, oh, they were seeking membership in international organizations. How dare you? How dare you want to be treated like other people are treated? Don't you know you're less than? Go sit in the corner. Go shut up. What are you doing? You listen to what everybody tells you. You don't participate. I mean, but you know why they're doing that, right? Why they would threaten, oh, we're going to cut off the aid money for that. Because that means they're a step closer to official state recognition. And that means they would have more of a standing to come out against Israel with legal action on the international stage. They'd have more credibility in doing so if they were actually part of international organizations. See, I've always, like at the UN, for example, I've always said Jordan recently proposed a peace deal for Israel-Palestine. It was on the Palestinians' behalf at the UN. The Palestinians couldn't do it themselves because they ain't part of it. So Israel saying, no, don't treat them like that. We don't have to have any state whatsoever. So no. So hilarious that they view that as grounds to take away aid money. Women and children should have to suffer because you want to be part of the international community. That should be a lovely thing that we're all in favor of. And then also, so I love how people who were totally cool with the $38 billion going to Israel, now they're all butthurt over 221 going for humanitarian assistance in areas like Gaza that desperately need it and parts of the West Bank. No, what a joke this is. The $38 billion that went to Israel, most of that money was military aid. So people had no moral objection to fueling perpetual occupation and settlement building and apartheid and oppression of the Palestinians. No objection there to brazen violations of international law. But now I object to the $221 million for humanitarian aid going to Palestinian territories. What a sick joke this is. You want a deal? Here, let's make a deal. We don't give money to either one. How about that? Wild. You know we have a Flint water crisis, right? You know our infrastructure gets a grade of D, right? You know that we don't even have universal health care here. We gave $38 billion to Israel. They have universal health care. We don't even have it in this country. We have 45,000 people dying every year because they don't have access to basic care. So, here we are. I'll make a deal with you. You want aid cut off to the Palestinian territories? Cut off aid to Israel too. Let's shake on it. You're not going to make that deal.